Hi, I'm Ben Stowe. In this time of giving thanks, I want to do just that. I want to express my sincere thanks to you, a member of the industry we share in common. As the president of NLfx Professional, and we celebrate our 20th year in business, it's with humble gratitude that I want to recognize what the industry and the people in it mean to me. The 20-year journey has been exceptionally fulfilling, both professionally and personally. Many of you aren't aware where the journey started, so in this time of thanks, I'd like to share a little bit of it with you. My entry into this industry was an accidental one. Through a series of circumstances, I became displaced and homeless as a teenager. My first lights were made out of coffee cans, and my first controller was made from scratch and scrap parts. But it worked. I built and sold strobe lights and color organs and other similar effects to classmates to try to save up a little rent money for an apartment. And soon the requests from bands and DJs for other products started coming in, and the business was born. Not long after, we were representing some of the top sound and lighting manufacturers in the industry. Now, 20 years later, I find myself at the helm of NLfx, one of the most recognized companies in our industry. We've worked on projects in 4 continents, dozens of countries, and all 50 U.S. states. We've been recognized numerous times as a Dealer of the Year by many of the top manufacturers, and many more have asked us to represent them at some of the industry's leading trade shows. More importantly than the awards are the people I get to come work with every day. The people at NLfx are some of the hardest working and most dedicated people in the industry. The collective character of the staff there inspires me, and it's a privilege to work with them. The staff and I have no reason to come to work, though, except for our customers. It's a tremendous honor to be the supplier that so many professionals count on for their equipment needs. Beyond this, it overwhelms me the friendships that I've forged with so many of you. I've attended weddings, baptisms, birthday parties, and funerals with you. I've welcomed you into my home, and you've welcomed me into yours. I'm not sure the words customer and vendor really fit when I think about it. I've also developed cherished friendships with many other industry partners, friends in the press, distribution, manufacturing, and parallel industries that serve the same industry. A few weeks ago, I was dining with some homeless and foster teens, and while I sat with them, breaking bread and preparing to share a few words with them, I was particularly mindful of my current circumstance, particularly mindful of the 20-year journey that brought me here today. It so far exceeded any of the wildest dreams I could have had when I was their age. Sometimes my thoughts then were simply on whether or not I would eat that day, and theirs might be too. In this time of thanks, we should reflect on the many blessings we have in our lives. I believe we'll find that we have an abundance, and that we're the beneficiaries of the gifts of so many others. I hope you'll join me in sharing some of those blessings with those around us. Some things are a physical necessity, like food and shelter. Others, they don't cost a penny. They're respect, kindness, and empathy. A smile, a handshake, a hug, and a little conversation, it means so much to someone. And yet it seems the more of that we give, the more we benefit from our own giving. On behalf of the entire staff at NLfx, thank you, and happy Thanksgiving.